Well, Tom and Rick, obviously very exciting here at Comerica Park. And, Mike, let's start with Buck Showalter. What a series he had. He put Ryan Flaherty at third base, stabilized the position. Ryan had a great series. And then in this game, he puts the winning run on with a sinker ball around the mound, gets a double play to end the game. Just amazing the job that Buck did.
Yeah, well, Buck has a great feel for his players. He understands what's going on in game situations. He's never going to be caught off guard. He knows that Zach Britton leads all of baseball in ground ball percentage, 85%. Why not put that run on? Chances are he's going to hit a ground ball. Sure enough, Ryan Flaherty, Jonathan Scope, game over. Great managerial call. He will not be outmanaged in the playoffs. He will not be outmanaged. The team might be outplayed at times, but Buck Showalter will not be caught off guard.
And the Oriole players really took a lot of pride. Of course, you sweep a series. It's tremendous. But they beat 3 consecutive Cy Young Award winners, and they were keeping track of that and X off each one as they did it.
Yeah, well, hey, that's a daunting task to be asked to beat 3 Cy Young Award winners in consecutive years. They won the Cy Young, and the Orioles offense really stepped up. Obviously, Nelson Cruz played a huge role in this series. I think he really relaxed the offense. His first at bat of the series, a home run on the first pitch, and I think everybody went, Nelson Cruz is here. He is a playoff player. I think he has 16 career playoff home runs. So, you know, they rode his coattails. Everybody relaxed in the lineup, and 1 through 9 they contributed in this series. Now, certainly today, a very tough game. David Price really battled, and they were tested. But once again, Nelson Cruz coming up big.
And you mentioned relax, and that's the trait of this team that I think is the most important. Nothing bothers them. They show up. In fact, they're celebrating in there, folks, but they're already thinking ALCS.
Oh, they sure are. I mean, that's what their sights are on. Their sights are on the World Series. Their sights are on winning the World Series. This team is very close. They understand what the ultimate goal is. They knew that when they came into spring training, and they've had great focus all season long. They don't let one game sway their thoughts or anything. They are confident, a confident group. When they take the field, they're aiming to win the ball game.
Yeah, and that demeanor, not leaving anything for chance, you really need that moving ahead. Now it's the best 4 to 7.
You got that right. I mean, you have to have a relaxed, confident feel when you take the field. This team has a presence now, and I think they prove that to the world, taking on the Detroit Tigers and sweeping a very good team, a proven team full of veterans the way they did. I mean, pretty handily. You know, great pitching, great defense, and an offense that's clicking.
All right, and finally, what about Bud Norris? He doesn't pitch in 11 days. Biggest stage of his life, best game of his career.
Well, I'll tell you what. Bud Norris is a veteran. He's been through a lot, but he hasn't been through the postseason. And it was unbelievable how he settled his nerves. He calmed down. He came up with big pitches when he needed. There were a couple jams in there. He was able to settle down. I think Nick Hundley did a great job behind the plate working Bud Norris. And Bud Norris really stepped up for this team. Tough game to win, and he did the job.
So the Orioles win a playoff series. Buck Showalter, for the first time in his career, wins a playoff series. And the Orioles now prepare for the ALCS. Let's send it back to Tom and Rick in the studio.